Rachel, 67, thought she was doing everything right. Every morning, she blended a large, vibrant smoothie. It was her secret weapon for staying healthy in her golden years. She'd toss in a banana for creaminess, a handful of spinach, a juicy orange, and some kiwi for a tropical kick. It tasted like pure health, but over a few months, a strange fatigue crept in. Her muscles felt weak, and sometimes her heart would flutter in a way that made her uneasy. A routine checkup with her doctor delivered a shocking blow. Her creatinine levels were dangerously high, and her kidney function had worsened significantly. The culprit? Her healthy morning smoothie. Rachel was inadvertently flooding her system with potassium, a mineral her aging kidneys could no longer handle. Her story is a powerful reminder of a dangerous misconception that all fruits are unconditionally healthy, especially for seniors. As we age, our bodies change, and our kidneys, the silent, hard-working filters of our body, are particularly vulnerable. What was once a simple, healthy choice can become a risk. This isn't about fearing fruit, it's about understanding it. Today, we're going to uncover the hidden truths about fruits and kidney health, exploring the critical roles of potassium, oxalates, and other compounds that can either heal or harm. Think of your kidneys as a sophisticated water purification plant for your body. They work 24/7, filtering about half a cup of blood every minute, removing waste products and extra water to make urine. They also balance vital minerals, control blood pressure, and help make red blood cells. But just like any hard-working machine, they experience wear and tear over time. Medical research consistently shows that after the age of 40, kidney function can decrease by about 8 to 10% every decade. This gradual decline is normal, but it means that by the time you reach your 60s, 70s, or 80s, your kidneys have less reserve capacity. They're more susceptible to stress from diet, medications, and underlying health conditions. This is where a little molecule called creatinine becomes so important. Creatinine is a waste product from the normal breakdown of muscle tissue. Healthy kidneys filter it out of your blood with ease. When your doctor measures high creatinine levels, it's like a performance review for your kidneys, and a high score is bad news. It signals that the kidneys aren't filtering efficiently, allowing waste to build up in your bloodstream. For seniors, managing factors that affect creatinine is a cornerstone of long-term health. Not all fruits are created equal in the eyes of your kidneys. Their impact boils down to 4 key factors. First, and most importantly, is potassium content. In a healthy person, potassium is essential for nerve function and muscle contractions, including your heartbeat. Your kidneys expertly manage its levels. However, for someone with compromised kidney function, this changes dramatically. Weakened kidneys can't excrete potassium effectively, leading to a dangerous buildup in the blood, a condition called hyperkalemia. This can cause muscle weakness, paralysis, and life-threatening heart rhythm problems. Second are sodium and phosphorus. While not common in fresh fruits, these minerals are often added to processed fruit products. Canned fruits and syrup, fruit juices with preservatives, and certain dried fruit snacks can be loaded with sodium and phosphorus additives, which put immense strain on the kidneys. Third, we have oxalate levels. Oxalates are natural compounds found in many plants. In your gut, they can bind to calcium and be excreted. But in high concentrations, they can travel to the kidneys and form sharp, painful crystals, leading to kidney stones. For those already prone to stones or with reduced kidney function, high oxalate fruits are a significant risk. Finally, there are the protective compounds. This is where the good in fruit comes from. Many fruits are rich in antioxidants like vitamin C, A, flavonoids, and lycopene. These compounds fight inflammation and oxidative stress, which are 2 key drivers of kidney damage. The fiber in fruit also helps control blood sugar and remove toxins from the body. The secret, therefore, is to choose fruits that are low in potassium and oxalates, but high in these protective compounds. Let's explore the fruits that can be considered kidney medicine disguised as a delicious dessert. Remember, Always consider portion sizes, which we'll discuss later. 1. Watermelon. This summer favorite is more than just refreshing. It's a true kidney ally. A 1-cup serving of diced watermelon contains approximately 170 milligrams of potassium and has very low oxalate levels. Its real superpower is its high water content, about 92%, which helps you stay hydrated and flush out toxins. It's also a fantastic source of lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that has been shown in studies to protect against various forms of cellular damage. Enjoy a cup of fresh watermelon on its own. Be mindful if you have diabetes, as it does contain natural sugars. Pairing it with a handful of nuts can help slow the sugar absorption. 2. Berries. Strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Berries are antioxidant superstars. A half cup of fresh strawberries contains about 120 milligrams of potassium, while blueberries have just under 80 milligrams. They are also low in oxalates. Their deep, rich colors come from compounds called anthocyanins, which have potent anti-inflammatory effects that can help protect kidney cells from damage. Blueberries, in particular, are celebrated for their ability to help prevent urinary tract infections by stopping bacteria from adhering to the bladder wall. A half cup of mixed berries over a small bowl of Greek yogurt, which is a good protein source, makes for a kidney-friendly and balanced breakfast or snack. 3. Apples. An apple a day might just keep the nephrologist away. A medium-sized apple with the skin on has around 200 milligrams of potassium and is low in oxalates. The magic of apples lies in their pectin content, a type of soluble fiber. Pectin has been shown to lower cholesterol and blood sugar levels, 2 major risk factors for kidney disease. The skin is also packed with an antioxidant called quercetin, which helps protect against free radical damage. Choose a small, fist-sized apple. Enjoy it whole to get all the fiber from the skin. Sliced apples with a tablespoon of peanut butter, check for no added sugar or salt, can be a satisfying, protein-rich snack. 4. Grapes. Red and purple grapes in particular are excellent for kidney health. A half-cup serving contains about 144 milligrams of potassium and is low in oxalates. Grapes are rich in flavonoids, including resveratrol, which is famous for its heart protective benefits. Research suggests resveratrol can also reduce inflammation in the kidneys and offer protection against damage from conditions like diabetes. Freeze a handful of grapes for a refreshing, sweet treat that forces you to eat them slowly. This is a great way to manage portions. 5. Cherries. Cherries are a delicious way to fight inflammation. A half cup of fresh cherries contains approximately 160 milligrams of potassium and is low in oxalates. They are packed with antioxidants and phytochemicals that have been shown to reduce inflammation throughout the body. For those who suffer from gout, a condition linked to high uric acid that can also affect the kidneys, cherries have been traditionally used to help reduce painful flare-ups. Enjoy a small bowl of fresh cherries for dessert instead of a sugary, processed alternative. Be cautious with canned cherries, which are often packed in heavy sugary syrup. Now, let's turn our attention to the fruits that can cause trouble. This doesn't mean you can never touch them, but for anyone with diagnosed kidney issues or declining function, they must be consumed with extreme caution and awareness. 1. Dried fruits. Raisins, dates, prunes. Dried fruits are a classic example of too much of a good thing. The dehydration process concentrates everything: the sugar, the calories, and especially the potassium. A single cup of raisins can contain over 1,200 milligrams of potassium, and just 5 dates can pack nearly 600 milligrams. This is a massive load for compromised kidneys to handle. People often snack on handfuls of trail mix or add a large quantity of dates to healthy energy balls, not realizing they are consuming a day's worth of potassium in one sitting. Opt for a small handful of fresh grapes instead of raisins. 2. Kiwi. This small fuzzy fruit hides a surprising amount of potassium and oxalates. A single medium-sized kiwi contains over 215 milligrams of potassium. More importantly, it is very high in oxalates, making it a significant risk for those prone to kidney stones. Adding 2 or 3 kiwis to a fruit salad or smoothie can quickly push you over your daily potassium and oxalate limits. Replace kiwi with strawberries for a similar tartness and a boost of vitamin C without the risk. 3. Cantaloupe and honeydew melon. These popular melons are deceptively high in potassium. Just one wedge of a cantaloupe, about 1/8 of a medium melon, can contain over 350 milligrams of potassium. Honeydew is similarly high. It's easy to eat several wedges at a summer picnic or fill a large bowl at a breakfast buffet, quickly leading to potassium overload. Stick to a controlled 1-cup portion of watermelon. 4. Avocado. Yes, botanically, it's a fruit. While praised for its healthy fats, avocado is a potassium powerhouse. Just half of a medium avocado can pack over 350 milligrams of potassium. A large serving of guacamole or a trendy avocado toast using a whole avocado can be a potassium bomb for someone with kidney disease. If you love creamy textures, try a small portion of a low-sodium, cream-based dip or a spread made from pureed, kidney-friendly vegetables. 5. Oranges and orange juice. A classic breakfast staple, but a major source of potassium. One medium orange contains about 240 milligrams of potassium. The real danger, however, is orange juice. It takes several oranges to make 1 glass of juice, concentrating the potassium and the sugar while removing the beneficial fiber. A single 8-ounce glass can contain over 450 milligrams of potassium. Drinking a large glass of orange juice every morning is a habit that can silently stress the kidneys over time. A small apple or a handful of berries. If you crave juice, a splash of apple or grape juice diluted with water is a much safer bet. 5. Bananas. The go-to fruit for athletes and smoothie lovers is one of the most well-known high-potassium fruits. A single medium banana contains about 422 milligrams of potassium. Blending 1 or 2 bananas into a daily smoothie, just like Rachel did, is one of the most common ways people with kidney issues accidentally harm themselves. Use a half cup of frozen blueberries or a 1/4 cup of cooked apple to add natural sweetness and thickness to your smoothie.
7. Starfruit or carambola. This fruit comes with a critical, life-threatening warning. Starfruit contains a substance called caramboxin, a powerful neurotoxin. People with healthy kidneys can filter this toxin out without any issue. However, for anyone with kidney disease, even a small amount can be poisonous. The toxin can build up in the blood and travel to the brain, causing a condition known as starfruit poisoning, with symptoms ranging from hiccups and confusion to seizures, coma, and even death. If you have any level of kidney impairment, you must avoid starfruit completely. Knowledge is power, but practical application is everything. Here are some simple rules to live by. 1. The half-cup rule. For most fruits, a safe and easy-to-remember portion size is about half a cup. This helps you get the nutritional benefits without overloading on potassium or sugar. 2. Use visual cues. You don't always need a measuring cup. A portion of berries should be about the size of a standard light bulb. A whole fruit like an apple or pear should be about the size of your fist. A serving of diced melon should fit comfortably in a small teacup. 3. Pair fruit with protein. When you eat fruit, especially those with a higher sugar content, pair it with a source of protein, like a few nuts, a slice of cheese, or a spoonful of Greek yogurt. Protein helps slow down the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, preventing sharp spikes in blood glucose that can damage the kidneys over time. 4. Know the warning signs of potassium overload, hyperkalemia. Listen to your body. Symptoms of high potassium can be subtle at first, but are critical to recognize. They include muscle weakness or fatigue, numbness or tingling sensations, nausea, a slow, weak, or irregular pulse, sudden heart palpitations. If you experience these, especially after eating high potassium foods, you must contact your doctor immediately. 5. Be aware of medication interactions. This is crucial. Many common blood pressure medications, particularly ACE inhibitors like lisinopril and ARBs like losartan, can cause your body to retain potassium. If you are on one of these medications, your doctor should be monitoring your potassium levels, and you must be extra vigilant about your fruit intake. Navigating kidney health as a senior can feel like walking a tightrope, but as we've seen, it's not about deprivation, it's about making smart, informed substitutions. It's about swapping that daily banana for a crisp apple, trading the glass of orange juice for a handful of sweet cherries, and understanding that a fruit salad is not a free-for-all. Stories like Rachel's are cautionary tales, but they are also stories of hope. After her diagnosis, Rachel worked with a renal dietitian. She learned to love her new smoothies made with blueberries, a splash of apple juice, and a scoop of protein powder. She learned to enjoy a small wedge of watermelon as a treat. Within 6 months, her creatinine levels stabilized and her energy returned. She took control of her health not by eliminating fruit, but by understanding it. Your journey can be just as successful. Use this guide as a starting point, but always remember that the most important conversation you can have is with your healthcare provider or a registered dietitian. They can provide a personalized plan tailored to your specific kidney function, medications, and overall health. Knowledge is power, but practical application is everything. Your health is in your hands, one delicious, kidney-friendly bite at a time.